Thanks for the introduction. I assume the cheering was for me, not the end of conference, I guess. Anyway, Monsoon Accessorize. Do you know who we are? I can't see these lights actually. Has anybody come across our brands, Monsoon Accessorize? Good. This person, yeah. Sorry, it's getting here in white. Can you just explain to us who we are? Shout, please. Yeah. Great. Oh, good. Thank you. Keep the job. Thanks very much. Did everybody hear that? Called accessories. Yeah. So bags, jewellery, gloves, etc., etc., etc. Monsoon. Anybody describe our brand Monsoon, please? Anybody out there? Any Monsoon, please? Ah, and at the back. Thank you. You're going to shout out in the beard. That's Paolo, I think. Do you want to tell us about Monsoon, Paolo, please? In 3 words.
Super awesome company.
Super awesome company. Obviously, the people that work there. No, Monsoon is a ladies and children's wear brand. So when we talk about Monsoon Accessorize, there's 3 brands. It's Monsoon Ladies, Monsoon Children's, and Accessorize. Yeah? As a business, we turn over £1 billion sterling a year. We trade in 74 countries. So we're pretty multinational. We're certainly not global. That'd be playing a bit too hard. But certainly an international business. We've got 1,400 stores. 350 of those stores are in the UK. UK for us is obviously England, Scotland, Wales, but also Southern Ireland. So we include that in those 350 stores. Yeah? Online, we trade on 7 websites. Those 7 websites are UK, Russia. I crash landed on Neil's early on today from Ramona, and unfortunately I thought I came with a stalker towards the end, so I did make a quick exit, but I did listen. And we do have a very successful Russian website, which have 56 or 58 stores in Russia. So it's quite a good market for us, Russia. It was difficult last year or so, but a very good market. We have a USA website, we have a French website, a German website, an EU website, an Italian website, and obviously the UK website itself. In each of those domains, we trade both Monsoon and Accessorize. We trade effectively 14 websites. Yeah? So quite complex model. My thought was very good about guilds. What's really good about this is I'm going to talk very much from a bricks and mortar perspective. So when I say bricks and mortar, stores, that's the core of our business. I thought the presentations today were fantastic. Bolia, was anybody at the Bolia presentation? Did you be there this morning? The homewares business? Did anybody go to that? Yeah. What did you learn from that?
I really enjoyed the way that they treated their customers.
Yeah.
So the customer experience, particularly overcoming the problem with the lengthy delay in delivery, so 3 weeks to get the product, which in furniture is still fantastic. But the way that they built up anticipation, was really beautiful. The thank you card idea for the deliveries, so the customer experience there. And obviously the branding helps because it's their own brand that's only doing the customer experience.
Yeah. I agree, the customer experience, it looks fantastic. I don't know the brand, but it looks absolutely amazing experience with their customers, and hats off. And Diane Ryan this morning, she's amazing. I really enjoyed her presentation. She really made everything out of the box. She's changed the business model, very big vision. The only thing I would dispute in her presentation is the final slide. And it actually ties the Bolia presentation in my mind. She was saying it's kind of no win game, right? Zero-sum game. You've got to adapt, you've got to adapt. We don't see it our way as a business. We see our business, we've evolved over time. I'll talk a little bit about our business in a bit more detail. We've evolved over time, we're learning all the time, and we're evolving with our customer. And so we're like the Bolia model, our principle is focus on the customer. Retail is very, very simple. You deliver what the customer wants. It's a simple business. Yeah? Focus on that all the time, and you should be able to be relevant to your customer, and stay in business, basically. And that's our model. We're here to learn, and that's a very, very simple business. Now, our business, Monsoon Accessorize, I'll change the slide over and find me. There's my little units on that. Very interesting. Okay, good. Right, Monsoon Accessorize, we talked about our 3 brands. Ladies on the left, I hope you recognise the images. Children in the middle there, Accessorize at the end. I mentioned we're a £1 billion sterling business. Accessorize turns over £600 million. Monsoon Ladies turns over £250 million. And children's turns over £150 million. Yes, that's the rough split in the business. Online, it contributes 20% of the sales of Monsoon Ladies, 20% of those sales. In children, we contribute 30% of the sales. So that's pure online. That's not going online and going to stores. That's just people transacting online. This is how websites converting online. And then in Accessorize, we're very small. So online is about 6% of sales now, but we want to double it. So by 2017, we need doubling the size of our online business. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is thinking, as our business model, 1,500 stores, 74 countries, massively growing online business, what's our response? And how, more importantly, taking the customer on the journey with us, or actually working with the customer to understand what the journey is. And that's the key principle. Our business, it started 40 years ago by a gentleman called Peter Simon. He's quite well known in the UK, entrepreneur. He enjoyed the 60s, so he enjoyed all the good things about the 60s. Hopefully some of you know what I mean by that. And what he decided was he'd jump into a camper van, he'd drive the Silk Road routes, and just see what happens. So he went on a typical journey somewhere in the 60s. As he was travelling, he went through Afghanistan and India. When he went through Afghanistan and India, he found really good natural fabrics, and they were using very traditional wood block printing techniques in those countries. Like the products a lot, like the people, and that's a really important thing to note. He liked the people producing these items. Put them in back of his camper van, drove back to the UK, Monsoon was born. That was 40 years ago. Yeah? Then, Accessorize. It started Accessorize 10 years later, so it's 30 years old last year. Set up a shop next to our store at Covent Garden. So if you go to the UK, please come to those stores. It's our flagship store, really good store actually. Set up this business. The original business was a simple business. Typical entrepreneur, customers coming in to buy the Monsoon product, printed, natural fibres, couldn't get jewellery to match it, and accessories to match it. So he did jewellery specifically, using the simple supply base to match our products. Yeah? Failed. It's an absolute disaster. Why did it fail? It was too niche. Yeah, so customers weren't looking for very narrow jewellery, bags, etc. we talked about earlier. We wanted a broader mix. And also, at that particular point, nobody else in the UK was doing specialist accessories. So what happened was, the store manager went to Peter's office, knocked on the door, Nicky Hanway, started Accessorize. And Accessorize is a £16 million business, and still is. It gave us 6 months to succeed, and she proved it wrong. And she got that business onto its legs, and from there, the rest is history, as they say. So why am I telling you all of this? It's our heritage. It's the values of our business, who our customer is. Yeah? The customer loves exploration. She likes discovery. So it's a really important part of our customer's DNA. So as a business, every single touch point is what we're trying to convey to our customer. It's difficult to do, but that's what we're trying to do in our stores, online, etc. Yeah? So she likes discovery. She likes exploration. The next thing is distinctive handwriting of our product. It's printed product on natural fibres. It's very distinctive. As a result, that's how our customer is. She's a very distinctive individual, quite differentiated, actually quite niche, despite the size of the business. The other one is, we always learn, we're always reinventing ourselves. The customer's doing the same. She's a professional woman, she's quite confident, but not too confident. You know, she's confident, not too confident. And obviously disposable income is not such a big issue for her. Yes, we trade in the UK, Marks and Spencer's are next to kind of the middle markets in the UK. We trade about £5 to £10 above those guys. Yes, we're about £5 to £10 above those mid-market players. Yes, we're more a premium retailer. The way the UK market is split for retail, just very simply, and I'll go into the main bit of the presentation, you've got value retailers like Primark and the supermarkets. The supermarkets for us is Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, etc. They are competitors of ours. Then you go into what we call the middle market, and that's the big Marks and Spencer's and Next. Then you go to the premium market where we compete, and that includes Accessorize. And that's people like Jigsaw, if you know Jigsaw, Hobbs, Phase 8, all of those guys compete in the mid-premium market. And then you go to design, which is Smiler's market, that's Guild. So the designers, such as Gucci's, etc. Okay, so we compete in that premium market. Now, my presentation is quite short, there's only another 8 slides, yeah? And the slides will be broken up into a few areas, right? The first one is about our customer touch points. What are they? What they mean to us as a business, and hopefully our customer understands those when she interacts with our brands. The next couple of slides will be about how we're responding to this, and this changing landscape that we'll be talking about, how we're learning, because we are learning. Now, as I talk about it, please, all of you, share your views, because I'm telling you, we haven't got it right. I know that, yeah? But it's our response to a point in time, and it's going to change. So as I'm going through it, anything I'm saying, thinking firstly, it's going to be a bit quickly, it's using too many kind of Anglo terms, and complex, whatever I use, right? Just stop me, just ask for clarification. And if you disagree with anything I'm saying, please tell me, so I'm here to learn, okay? Then we're going to talk a little bit about some of the work we're doing on personalisation, and then lastly we're going to talk about the future. So we're going to share some thoughts about where the future's going to go. Right, customer touch points. Can you read this slide? It's not much. Can you read this? Guys at the back? No? Okay, I'll try and read it alive. Sorry, it's not the best slide actually. Anyway, what we've got the website at the top there, the top middle. Yeah, so the website's up there. And that's the various touch points. Just to give you an idea, desktop is about a third of our traffic. It's about a third of our traffic comes through desktop. Mobile is about 35–36% of our traffic. So you know, most of our traffic on our website is coming through mobile phone. And then tablet's the last one, and that's actually decreasing. I think last week, I was looking at the numbers yesterday, I think we did about 28%, something like that, through tablets. On mobile phone and tablets, we're doing about 48% of our turnover online on those two device types now. 48. So it's quite big. That's consistent in the UK. That's normal. Yeah. So about 48% of the website revenue is coming through those two devices. Now, the other really important part of this slide actually is the bit that you probably can't read. What we're trying to say is that each of those touch points, whatever they are on this slide, they have a very specific purpose. Yeah? So if we're looking at desktop, for instance, when we're focused on desktop, we're thinking about conversion. That's what we're thinking about all the time, driving conversion. All the stuff, guys, much bigger and better than me, we've been speaking about the last 2 days and told you exactly what you need to do. Yeah? Good practice, applying in those particular areas. The second part, though, which is the really important part, is about playfulness. And that's where the storytelling comes in. And that's what we're trying to in those channels. And what we do in each of those touch points, we find what's the primary purpose. Is it conversion or is it playfulness? So as an example, if you go to apps, we don't have an app at the moment, but we'll be developing one. The primary purpose of that is playfulness, and therefore brand and brand message and story about our values and ethics becomes much more important than the name on the website, which tends to be about range convenience needs. The other touch points on here are contact centre, customer services, the in-store experience, the brand message, which is obviously social. I thought, again, Diane Wang did a brilliant job of defining for me what social monetization is. So I struggled with it like that for the last 2–3 years. I've never really understood it, but I thought her slides said fantastic on that. And then lastly, there's the acquisition, which is obviously very, very important, digital marketing, affiliates, etc. Everybody with me? Yeah? Any questions on the slide? No? 3 other points on it. I've mentioned about mobile. In 2011, 0%. 0% in 2011. I know you're all better mathematicians than me, that was 4 years ago. 0% coming through a mobile. Now it's 70% on visits. Yeah, what a change in such a small amount of time. Years. Amazing. And then the other one is think 50/50. I think a lot of these guys have spoken about this since we've been here. What does that mean? So you think 50/50 from this side of the audience? What do you think that means? You say think 50/50 as a business. What do you think? Go on, have a guess. Somebody shout. No? Absolutely. Why 50 though? When I said earlier on, it's like 20% of our sales. Why do you think that is?
Traditional base.
Yeah.
And then moving on, you don't want to move everything online.
Yeah.
Still going to put resources in the bank.
Absolutely, spot on. So this is about, I think 50/50 for us, as this Joe, thank you for that, that's really good, thank you. We're saying that's customers who are touching our websites before they go into our stores, and they're influenced by the web before they go into our stores. Yeah? So we're saying by 2017, 50% of our business in some way with a direct impact on the internet touch point. And that's why we need to think in our business is 50/50. It's not 20% to 80%, it's 50% to 50%. So it's a change of mindset of the business. And that's everybody in the business, not just the e-commerce guys like myself, it's the stores, content center people, logistics people, buyers, merchandise, etc. It's a cultural change. Again, a big challenge for business, massive challenge. Yeah? And we have addressed it. We're really learning on that side. Then lastly, loyalty. We've got a loyalty program, 2.7 million members. It's 48% of the penetration both off and online in our stores in Monsoon. Accessorize, we launched a joint loyalty card last September. We've got, I think, off the top of my head, it's 870,000 members roughly, and it's already 25% of the penetration. A very active, very loyal loyalty base. You know the value in that data. Yeah? So a great opportunity for our business. So 3 key takeouts in this slide for our business: growth in mobile first strategy, think 50/50, and a bit about loyalty. So I'll later on. Strategy-wise, so what's the future doing for us? We've got 3 core strategies. We talk, and I agree with all the other points there, multi-channel, omni-channel, etc. It's basically about the customer. That's what this is about. So there's 3 core strategies. First one, the top left, is single stock pool. So the idea of this is a very simple idea. You merge a stock, so you can skew your stock to wherever the demand is. This is UK centric, but we're looking at really cross border, certainly to Europe, France and Germany quite soon. And the idea going forward is we go to self-made location, which is at the bottom of this slide. And self-made location, what that means is when you're on the website, if you've got stock in store, you've got stock in your distribution centre, you fulfil it. As far as your customer's concerned, it's a completely invisible process. So if I order, God knows where I order one of these jackets, if I did order one of these jackets and matching trousers, if this came from the store, but the trousers came from the DC, it's invisible to customers. It's a seamless, positive experience for our customer. Okay? So that's the principle of self-made location. Why would you do that? It's to increase your sell-through. Yeah? Minimise your markdown, increase your sell-through so you're a much more profitable business. So it's a simple supply and demand model. And that's what we mean by self-made location. Top right, this is about customer data. We talked a lot about big data, etc. For me, it's a very simple thing. It's a single view of the customer. They try and understand who she is and respond, deliver what she wants, focus your business on her, get it right for her, or him, potentially, but mainly females and business. So we started early in personalisation, we're going to come back to that point in a moment. Then around customer insight, so using our reward base and really drive it to good segmented actions for our customers and targeted promotions, etc. And then customization. Customization is going back in your supply chain, customizing your supply chain. Again, I thought some of the summaries around value chain were excellent. I'm going to take that back to teams after this conference. Lastly, what happens in stores? Stores for us is all the touch points. Yeah? So what happens in stores? Firstly, stores is to sell. I'll come back to that with Monsoon Accessorize extended, and then self-made location. Our strategy is simple. We use web browser interface, so browser-based systems in our stores, and we allow our stores to use assisted sales tablets, but also their own mobile device in the future. So we're rendering it to a device, and then in the future it's possible that the customer can use their own mobile device to check out in store. We're not there yet, but that's something we see as a vision for the future. So what we're doing is deploying everything into our store, software-wise and browser-based deployment, and that's right now. We'll talk about that in a moment, but the future being is device agnostic, we don't care. The customer makes the choice, not us. It's their decision, not our decision. Okay? All that makes sense? Good. So let's talk about what we're actually doing then, so some numbers. So that's important for you. Personalisation. October 2013, these are product called Rich Relevance, and there's those ones out there, they're pretty good guys. We launched on UK sites and email. Give you some idea of numbers. I think I was looking at yesterday again. In the last 2 months, from about £1.2 million worth of sales using Rich Relevance on websites. So it's not small volume. I think it's 12% of web sales at the top of there. November 2013, we launched those recommendations onto international sites. Then in September 2014, we put recommendations on our tablets in store. I'll explain what those are in a moment. And then in November 2014, we put them on our e-receipts. So you can see a trend here. Every single customer touch point, we try and serve them out assets that is tailored to the individual. So personalisation, we're trying to recognise her as an individual and trying to give her the best possible service with our brands and relationship with our brands. Next one is Monsoon Accessorize Extended. Now what this is, it's very simple. In our stores, assisted sale, store teams with an iPad. On that iPad, they can do 3 things. First thing is very simple. You're in store, you buy an item to fill from the distribution centre. Lots of people do it. That's extended up, right? The other thing you can do, you can look up other stores in the UK and order from those stores. So if this spotted jacket, medium, is not available in Covent Garden, I can order it from Postal. It's available in Postal and shipped to the customer in store on the assisted sale device. Yeah? The third scenario, probably the most logical scenario, is you can do, if this jacket is available in store, I can buy it there and then on an iPad. Yes, we do all 3 types of transactions, and I can do them all in the same basket. So in theory, I have 3 items, I've got 1 from the website, 1 from another store, 1 from the Covent Garden store in that particular point in time, all going on one transaction, all together. Yeah? Future is, this device will pass has the till. So at the moment it's in 101 stores, and I'm using some statistics now to go in the moment, and it will replace our tills in the future. So this year we're going in 3 stores in August and September. We use these devices as static tills, and in the future we have standard device we use in all of our stores, both a mobile and a static till, so you can move them around. Now, why are the customers using it? They're using it, 34% of them, because they couldn't find the item they want. We've got small stores, we can't supply the full range, so it gives you the natural fit of dial. The other one is because of sizes, and the other one you can't ever ignore, 32% is free delivery. Yes, we do charge you in the UK based on threshold on non-master. Here's some other stats and maps, and these are really interesting stats, I think. we're driving 3 to 5% of our store mix on these devices. We want to get it to 7% this year. So at the moment, 3 to 5% of our sales in Monsoon are using these devices. Now, either to order from another store or to order online. So it's quite a big percentage. It's worth about, I was working out, these are about 5 million quid, something like that. Click and collect. What does click and collect mean? Click and collect? What is that?
You order and pick it up in the store.
Good, absolutely, thank you for that. That's good. So 60% of these orders placed on this device are click and collect. 60%. On our website, it's 31%. So it's 60%. This is a loyal customer using this device. It's quite clear she's a loyal customer. Another interesting stat is 38% of those orders that are click and collect, 38% of them placed on that device result in another purchase. Online, of the 31% that click and collect, who's online, not using these devices, have a guess at what percentage results in another sale when a customer comes into the store. Have a guess at percentage. Somebody shout percentage.
4%?
4?
40?
40? Very good, that's very close. Any others? One more guess. This side. Have a guess. Go on, shout. It's less than 40. 38. Very good. It's 34. I think it's 34%. So 60% of these, right? So very profitable sale again. Returns. You probably know these numbers, they're pretty standard. Store returns, roughly about 15%, it varies, depending on what type of promotions you're on, etc. Returns on this device, 13%. So it's the low returns rate. 37% online. Okay, it's fairly standard, 37% go online. Sales are fully credited to the store, so every sale put through on that device comes in 9-man systems, if I'll be honest, but every sale going from on that device goes to the store. What we also do as a business is every week we attribute sales across the business to stores based on postcode. So wherever a customer orders a stock from in the UK, we take their sales and attribute it to stores. So stores are targeted on total sales across our business. So it changes the culture of your business. It really does work. Next one, queue busting. These devices we use for queue busting. Relatively small percentage, it's 1%, and something I think we can grow more. Then lastly, customer engagement. We're constantly measuring. We have surveys every 4 weeks on it, just to make sure it's really landing for our customers. And 84% of it says an excellent service. So we're constantly looking at that all the time, how can we find and get it better. So bottom line is, this is a very loyal customer, a very profitable sale for our business. So we're going to grow it. We're in 101 stores in the UK. We're looking at potentially going to another 80 stores this year, and then we'll finish in the UK, and then we're looking at bringing to France and Germany. Next slide, digital receipts, and then we go on to the future, and I'm finished. So digital receipts, we've been using digital receipts, some people use receipts, we've used it for a while now. We've been using them as effectively, obviously it's standard thing, you take email your customer with recommendations, and obviously driving engagements, etc. Why is this important? Because what we're doing is all of this is being held for our customer in the My Account area of the website. Yeah? You go into your reward customer, you go onto our website, then the My Account section of the website, you've got all your transaction history in there, you can obviously review your orders, etc. And for us, that's where we're serving to our customer, being open and transparent with our customer, data we're only on her orders again, we're using in our business. Yeah? As a customer, it's your choice what to around to opt out of that. And for us, and I've said a lot today, a lot of this is about transparency. Our view is, if you're going to have trust with your customer, you've got to be open and transparent with them. Show them what you've got, and the customer can make a decision if that's driving value in the relationship. If they don't believe it's driving value in the relationship, they opt out. But our view is, by opening up to your customer, they understand the value in it, and as a result, it leads to better engagement and more loyalty to your customer base. So that's our view, that's our strategy. Some interesting stats here. It's about 3,000 emails, it's not a lot really, but we're driving that more. The open rate is quite interesting. It's a very big open rate, 65%. For an e-receipts, that is high in mine. I don't know, does anybody use digital receipts here? Anybody using them? No? But that, to me, that's quite high. The numbers normally are very much lower than that. And then click-through rates, that's very well. 8% is fairly credible, 5% is pretty good, I'll say 8% is pretty credible. So with this additional layer of the personalisation, etc., it's really driving value of our customers, and they seem to be engaging with it based on the stats we get. Last slide, and I'm finished. Future, some thoughts on the future. Please excuse the use of Google glasses. I don't know why I did. Right, the first one is top. If you look at the top on the middle section, in our stores, we're using Wi-Fi devices, a company called Meraki, and what they give us now, I don't know if you guys are getting this data, we don't use iBeacons, I'm not so sure about the validity and IBs and store sizes that we have. But what it gives us is the top right there is a heat map. So if you look at that heat map, the red sections in where you've got dwell time in that store. The question is why? Is it because there's stairs there? Is it because it hasn't been manned properly? There's a variety of reasons why it's red. But there's too much dwell time there. It could be you've got less than a product now, so let's hope it is, and then good it was. But that's obviously quite good data for our stores. The graphs, you can read a little better man than me. The graphs there tell you three things. They're telling you customers walking past your store. They're telling you customers coming into your store. And they're telling you how long they've been in the store, so dwell time in the store. This is available now to all of our stores live on these Max tablets, as to before. So it's freeware, go and come with Meraki. I think the guy yesterday from L'Oreal used Lucid, but we use free software, and it's incredible data. Downside, it's only if the customer's got a smartphone and they've got Wi-Fi switched on. For our customers, it's high disposable income, that's quite a high proportion, about 30% of our customers. But for other brands, it may not be as high as that, particularly as younger demographic. But very good data, very useful data. We just serve out to our store teams. We just say that there's a data, guys, you use it to run your stores. And that's how we manage this data in our business. The bottom right is wearables. So I don't know what wearables mean to you, but for us there's a variety of usages. So in Kate Spade, for instance, are doing USB chargers in their handbags now. Ralph Lauren have done similarly. Obviously for our accessories business, that's quite interesting. Why though? Why is that interesting to us? Because of data. Suddenly into big questions about data. So we're looking at the moment around single customer view, and we're thinking, okay, if you're going to get smart products coming into the value chain or supply chain at some point, how do you build that into your data architecture? Think about it. How are you going to manage that product data? Because suddenly it's going to be much richer. It's going to be customized for your product, customer, who owns that data? They're big questions, but you need to be thinking about those things now, about wearables. And lastly, and then I'm finished, to be pleased here. I'm talking about redemption feedback loop. So this is about our reward customers. So how, given the fact we've got a very active base, 48 to 49%, as I said, for Monsoon on our penetration, 25% in Accessorize, pretty significant penetration and loyalty there. What should we be doing with our customers and have relevant and sustainable touch points with those customers? How do we really work our customers to understand them better and to make sure we're delivering value in the relationship? And that's what we mean by redemption feedback loop. And that again is we're thinking about we build this customer view, what that means for our business. What are the scenarios we need to be thinking about, and how do we make sure that as a business we're supporting our business and making it relevant to our customers? What do you think about it? Is there anything I've said on the future which made me be mad? Or is there anything you're looking outside and thinking, oh well, knowing your brands, knowing fashion retail, you're missing something? Any thoughts? Yep, so we'll lay it there. Sorry? Yes, because like many retailers got legacy, so we invested very heavily in our mobile phone sites. We invested in our tablet sites, which went live last October, and then we're just now going live on the desktop site tech products and category pages. There's another reason though. When I talked earlier about my slide, I talked about the role, in our view, the role of our playfulness. It's much more around brand. We've gone through a rebranding exercise in Monsoon. And at that point in time, we were quite nervous developing an app when we weren't very clear about what the brand direction was. So now we've got that. Now we've got the geolocation in place, the top bit, the data bits. We've got the infrastructure in place on stores with free Wi-Fi, etc. We now see the opportunity to go into apps and really provide something that's very personalised around the customer. So that's something. It's something we're actively looking at in the head, but we think probably in the next year and a half, 2 years, we will be developing that. It's all linked to geolocation work, so we'll see the opportunity around that. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Any other? Sorry, it's really here. Yeah.
Why not mental?
Sorry?
Why not mental?
We tried and we failed miserably. Yeah, I don't know about men here, but we found men didn't particularly like printed shirts on scale. Yeah, it just didn't work at all. At the end of the day, we're a women's wear business. We like to think we understand women's wear business. I'm not saying we're perfect, we're not. We do get it wrong. We get it wrong probably far too often. I said we're learning all the time. We're not a men's wear business. It's different. It's a different supply chain, different customer. And we couldn't make it work. You never know though, maybe back one day. I'll start with you.
How was social playing?
No, we don't talk about it. Because social, or we're finished, we're going to oh, sorry guys. Yeah, good point. How is social paying? Sorry, how is social paying our business? The truth is, I've always struggled with it actually, and being here the last 2 days, I've really, in my own mind, I'm responsible for social business, so it's now the team. But I've really struggled to make it relevant, really understanding what value there is in it. I know it's a pretty silly comment, but I've always struggled in my mind. We've got a pretty good following. On Accessorize, we've got 1 point, we can probably look at sales, I think it's like 1.2 million roughly Facebook followers. And on Monsoon, I think it's only about 100-something thousand, 180,000. So, making strides, we're on Instagram, etc. But I've always struggled with understanding the business model behind it a bit. But listening to my client today, I now understand it. She really summarised it well for me. So I'm now going to take back to teams, like this monetization, what in essence is that about? And as a business, how relevant is that to our customer, and how do we work with our customers on that? The other thing I find as well is in our business, is how to be relevant, how to open up a conversation with the customer. Not much we can do with the 20-something sitting e-commerce team when the average Monsoon customer is 35. So another view we've got is how do we use our store teams to know our customers more and using them to engage our customers, brings alive by using them. This is one question I'd like to answer now. But I'm kind of getting there. Is that one question? There's another question. Yeah, sorry.
Technically, you're very creative across the range.
Yeah.
If you drive your benchmark,
Within the company?
yeah, like competitors,
yeah, so the question is how do you benchmark your creativity against competitors, etc. Very simply, customer. It's customer. They're the jury, nobody else. So everything we do, products, I should have mentioned, our business, we design everything ourselves. It's all exclusive to our business, everywhere. So 100% Accessorize and Monsoon is exclusive to us. So that is our IP, it's our product. It's very clear, we are a product-led business. There's content generators, that is the core of our business. But to answer your question directly, it's all about customer. That's all that matters. So when I think about competitors, you can throw whatever you want at technology. If it doesn't land by customer, it's not relevant, appropriate, it fails. And you move on quickly. And believe me, we failed. I think my lesson is about failure is when you think about innovation, always think about failure. Think about what happens if it doesn't work out, how do you get out. So, simple thing. If you're going to buy a new web platform, typically I think open source will make more sense. It's obviously scale the platform, etc. Why go into a really platform, etc. So that you always think about these scenarios and make sure you build it to your own. Does that answer your question? Yeah? Any other questions? Sorry, lady in the front, yeah. In white, yeah.
I love the fact that now I'm really seeing that probably and really big partners that I could try. New products are great and they're very consistent across the store, effectively over communication.
Yeah.
But it looks like we have a very clear focus around customer service and want to personalize service to the customer, but that's not very consistent across
yeah. In our brands.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still go and buy, but I don't feel the same way when I used to
So
walk.
did everybody hear the question? It's about consistency, cross-border consistency when you're touching our brand, particularly through stores, obviously. Yeah. So why is the question? Yeah. So why is that? For us, the reason being depends on which market you're in. So if you're in France, Germany, Russia, part of the USA, and Norway, we own the stores. There are stores, there are people. Where we trade the world is our products. Yeah. Outside of those areas, so India, etc., we use franchise models. So that's where you will get slight inconsistencies. The way we try and describe it is our business with 74 countries. So I make the point deliberately we're not global. Yeah. So what I mean by that is we have a kind of bag of sweets. We are the bag with a framework as a brand. So the brand, handwriting, vision, etc. But each individual territory has a different flavour of sweets. And that's where you've got to get the right partner. And if we're getting it wrong, that's down to our relationship with that partner, which is not, for whatever reason, communication, cultural differences that are where they need to, but are where they should be, I should say. Any other questions? I'm not sure how many time. Okay. Any other questions? Yes, blue shirt. Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about marketplaces.
Sorry?
I didn't hear anything about the marketplaces.
Yeah.
Since you have a unique product, why not sell the marketplaces?
Okay. Real reason is we're a brand, and because we're paranoid about our brand. So we do actually trade on marketplaces. We're with Amazon. And what do I mean by that? I mean, there's one key factor. People talk too much about price. Price is price. It's very important, obviously. It's the data. Actually, it's the data that sit with it. Yeah, and that's quite a big thing when you're dealing with marketplaces. It's something, as a business, you need to consider what the implications are for business. Yeah? Because obviously, how you might consider particularly now in modern trade environment. But we are on Amazon, and we are open the loader, for instance, where we talk about potential in Russia, etc. We may not do anything with them, but we certainly would like to work with them and just see where we go. So we're considering marketplaces, but we're taking it really carefully to business, because we're really conscious about our brand. And you've got to make sure, it's a bit like a very good question on franchises, you've got to make sure that with brand, ethics and everything else, you protect that whole quality of customer base. So we're just treading lightly, but we see potential. Yeah. Any other questions? Great. Thank you very much. Also, one more. So it's a large case.
Yeah, I would like to know about your pricing policy. How much the consumer prices varies in different markets.
Yeah, quite a bit. So on gas franchise models. So it depends on where we are. If we're in countries where it's a subsidy model, so it's France, Germany, Russia, Norway, it obviously we controlled by centrally. We always try and make sure that online and in those subsidiary markets the prices match. Now there are times where you may do promotions online and free delivery, as an example. We may do a flash sale at certain times. So where we can, try and get the pricing exactly the same between what we offer in store, in the territories where it's our stores, our stock, and people, etc., and what we're doing online. Outside of that though, we ship to 130 countries, pretty sure it's 130 countries. Of those 130 countries, obviously a lot of them are franchise partners, and within those territories there could be price disparity, because a franchise partners effectively set the retail price. So there will be disparity in those markets. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah? Great, thank you for your time. It's really good, thank you.